everyone, this is Christina from Movie Musings. Today I'll be reviewing The Extra Man. The Netflix synopsis is: forced to quit his prep school job after a humiliating incident, would-be dramatist Louis Ives, played by Paul Dano, heads to New York City, where he rents a room from a has-been playwright, Henry Harrison, played by Kevin Kline, who earns a living escorting rich dowagers about town. Despite their huge age difference, the two form a very strong friendship, and that they go on a series of wild adventures. Katie Holmes and John C. Reilly also star. The genre is indie comedies. As an avid film viewer, I have seen a bevy of odd characters, but the quirky Henry Harrison, brilliantly played by Kevin Kline, was unforgettable. One of his most memorable quotes is, "I'm against the education of women. It dulls their senses and affects their performance in the boudoir. The women I like best are the Hasidic women. They really get it." He was unconventional. Whatever he did or said made perfect sense to him, if only to him, because he was in his own reality. Harrison was a self-described aristocratic gentleman. He decorated his tiny Manhattan apartment with colorful Christmas balls year-round. He was something of a scam artist. He exercised, if you call it that, to classical music. He was brash with his opinions, but he was hilarious. No doubt about it. To me, John C. Reilly is almost always playing a comedian, but he's very good at it without seeming to try hard, so I don't mind. His character is a somewhat reclusive, quietly klepto, and excessively bearded guy who speaks in the highest pitch he can muster, but he can sing, quite well I might add, in a deep bass. On a side note, I think it's spelled bass, so I would think it's pronounced bass, but I didn't make up the language. Moving on. Paul Dano's character, Louis, reminded me of another role that Dano took on in Little Miss Sunshine. Each personality had a quiet desperation to them while they tried to achieve their dreams, figuratively and literally speaking. Not to say that I'm disparaging Dano's talent, because I do think he has it. Louis Ives wanted to find himself, be it in women's lingerie, drag, or as a pseudo-vegetarian, or even as a gentleman. Since he was quiet and polite just about the whole movie, I did think of him as a gentleman from the beginning. By the end of the film, I think Ives realizes that he is, in fact, a gentleman. Though I'm not sure because there was no definitive discovery. Actually, the plot confuses me a little bit. I feel that although this is a character-driven film, there aren't drastic realizations or changes that come about. Nothing that I didn't see coming, anyway. Are we having a conversation? Yes, we are. Well, it has to stop. We should know as little about each other as possible. These were Harrison's words to Ives when they were roommates. Harrison tried to keep almost everyone around him at bay, but he was lively and as much in need of companionship as Louis was. That accepting a close friendship with Louis was not the dramatic twist I think it was supposed to be. Overall, I give this movie a B. Aside from the somewhat murky ending, the conversations between Harrison and everyone else were funny, even if the things said might offend me under other circumstances. Thank you very much. I'm Christina from Movie Musings. Please follow up and let us know your own thoughts. Bye.